Hello friends, hope you are good and doing well of course. Nowadays it's only that it's going very bad, it's going to be worse day by day and you have to be positive and anyway I'm uploading the videos today. It's very important in case of the MBBS first year students because it will help you a lot if you want to have the good concept in anatomy, especially in the today's video basically on the nervous system's anatomy. Okay, neuroanatomy you can see also, so it's very important for you. And today I'll go through the brachial plexus, that is very important, and I'll basically it only, but I'll give you the idea or the trick which is very important how to remember it at a time of just, if you see the chart once at a time, then you can remember all the points regarding the brachial plexus. Anyway, hope you will see all the videos, okay, of my uploading, whatever I'll just upload, just see all the videos. And of course you have to see the full video, otherwise you cannot have the good concept, because if you don't see the full video then just in some places you may mistake. So it's my request to all of you just to see the full video, okay. Anyway, I'm going through it now. I'll go through the brachial plexus. Now brachial plexus, to understand the brachial plexus means what? The combination of nerves. So combination of nerves, that means what? There's like, it's like the wire systems, okay, which they in the electricity, like the wires, various types of the wires, they are interconnected with each other. Similarly, we'll see also here the same thing here, okay. So without any delaying, I'm just starting. So the brachial plexus, all the things, they're coming out from the what? From the spinal cord, that is called what? Ramen. It's called rami, whatever you can say. I'm just considering, let's consider it as a ventral rami. Of course you can consider it. Now to understand the brachial the plexus, we will have to introduce with the roots. What roots? The nerves that is coming out from the ventral, the rami roots. Will have then what? The trunk, we'll have division, we'll have cord, and we'll have branches. Okay, now let's consider about the roots. So basically we're having 5 roots in the brachial plexus. The roots are the roots, they will coming out from the nerves as a nerve from the ventral rami. The first we're having cervical C5, we're having C6, we're having C7, we're having C8, we're having T1. Now from these 5 roots we will have totally how many trunk? 3 trunk, right? We'll have 3 trunk. Now to make 3 trunk from these 5 roots, we have to consider, now let's suppose what? The C5 and the C6. The nerves will come out from the C5 and the nerves will come out from C6, and they will get combined together, and they will form what? They will form, that's what? The upper trunk. I'm writing it in red pen. So they will form what? Upper trunk, okay. And then what? The C7 itself, it will make what? It will make, there's the middle trunk, of course, in the mid positions. It will make what? The middle trunk, or you can say, of course guys, if you want to see mid trunk, you can say. And the nerves and what? The C8, the C8 and T1, the nerve will come out from C8 and the nerve come out from where? T1, of course, thoracic one. And they will just get combined together, and they will ultimately form what? They will ultimately form the lower trunk. Sorry, you can write in the course in this blue dot pen. Now we'll have total how many, the root is done, trunk is done. Now we'll have divisions. Basically we'll have totally 6 divisions. Now the divisions are here. Each trunk will give individually 2 divisions, or from here 2 divisions, from here 2 divisions also. And you can consider one division is the anterior division, another is posterior divisions. I am just writing briefly. AD means anterior division, PD means posterior division. Similarly we will get here anterior division, posterior division. Similarly we will get here anterior division, posterior division. Okay. Now from the division we will have again what? Cord. We will have cord. Now from this 6 division we will have totally how many? 3 cords. Before we saw what? From the 5 roots we got how many? Trunk? 3 trunk. Now from the 6th division we have to make how many cords? 3 cords. Okay, now let's see how can we make Now the anterior division of the upper trunk, and the anterior division of the middle trunk, they will get combined together and they will form a cord. Similarly, the the anterior division of the lower trunk, it will itself form another cord, and all the posterior division, the posterior division from the upper trunk, the posterior division from the middle trunk, the posterior division from the lower trunk, they will ultimately form a cord. It's and take it like this. Okay. Now the first one, that will form what? Lateral cord. Then this will form what? We can say middle cord. And of course we can say this is like the posterior cord. All the posterior part they are making out. I am writing briefly. PST means just assume that posterior and cord. Now it's the terms we have to see the how many branches is coming out, because after that the branch is coming. So basically from the lateral cord the 3 knobs will coming out, and there is a trick to remember this thing that is called LML. Okay, the 3 knobs that will coming out, one, you can say second and third here. Okay, the first knob that is coming out, we can say here lateral pectoral knob. I'm writing briefly pecto. Pecto means pectoral. You know the pectoralis major, minor muscles. Then we will have what? Musculocutaneous knob. Musculocutaneous knob, there is where? In the biceps. Right, spine of course. And of course we are having what? The lateral cord is having a contribution to form what? There is like the median knobs. I will go through it. Just write it here up to this for this time. There what? Lateral cord of median knob. Of median knob. Lateral cord of median knob. Now we got the 3 branches from where? From the lateral cord, the lateral pectoral knobs, the musculocutaneous knobs, and I'll go through in the next videos that the knobs they are giving to the supply in which portions of the muscles in which part of the body. I'll go through all the knob supply, of course. Now let me tell you only the originations of those knobs by the process from the brachial plexus, all those things. Now we're having what? We're having middle cord. And from the middle cord we are having total 5 branches. 1 branches, 2 branches, is 3 branches, 4 branches, 5 branches. Okay, so from here it's a trick. There is a trick to remember the 5 branches from here. That is called, I'm writing here briefly, M U, tetra M and U. Tetra M. This is for what? This is for middle cord. This is for middle cord, of course. Try to remember it. Okay, don't mess up with this one. There's LML. The LML for the lateral cord. L for lateral, L for LML. You can remember it. Okay. Now from the middle cord there are 5 branches, so 5 knobs will come out. So the first knob that will go from here, and this knob is coming out from here, and this is having also the half contribution to form the median knob. Median knob. Now it's called the medial cord of the median knob. Medial cord of median knob. Briefly, okay, medial cord of median knob. Then we can have we just wrote the lateral pectoral knob. Now we'll have what? Medial pectoral knob from another branches. That will also go through where? To the pectoral region. Just take it as pectoral. infirm nerve. Infirm nerve. So medial pectoral nerve we got. So for 2M we got. Then we're having what? Medial. You can hear from medial cutaneous nerve. And there is U also. So U for ulnar. So ulnar nerve. Take it as ulnar. This one. And it's also medial cutaneous nerve. Now you may think that it's also medial cutaneous, but try to remember, guys, the medial cutaneous nerve, this is the nerve, this for arm, take it, and this take it as forearm. So you can take it as what? It's forearm. FA means forearm, and this is for arm. Arm means the brachial, the biceps, triceps, and there is what? Like the muscles, supinator muscles, the flexor digitorum profundus, flexor digitorum superficialis, like these muscles for the forearms. Okay. Now we are having posterior cord. Okay. And from the posterior cord we will have again total how much? 5 nerves will come out. There is a trick that is called ulnar. You know it only that ulnar itself it's a nerve, but the trick is here ulnar to remember these nerves. Okay. Now totally how many nerves will come out from? I said 5. So 1, 2, take it as 3, take it as 4, take it as 5. Okay. So I'm just going through it. That what? U for here, upper subscapula, the beside in the posterior part of this of the scapula. Upper is the upper subscapular nerve. Is the upper subscapular nerve. Then of course, if there is upper, of course there should be lower. So L for lower subscapular nerve. There is the muscle subscapularis, lower subscapular nerve. Then we are having what? N for we can say nerve to Latissimus Dorsi. In the back there is muscle that's called Latissimus Dorsi. So you can remember that's, I'm just writing it here, this one. Okay, this for nerve to Latissimus Dorsi. Nerve to Latissimus Dorsi. In the back muscles, of course. And there is A for axillary nerve. There is axillary nerve that just gives to the muscles, steady minor muscles. Of course, in the deltoid is there also. So that's called what did I say? Axillary nerve. And there is R. So R for here, radial nerve. These are the nerves. Those are coming out from where? These are the nerves, guys. These are coming out from their branches. They're from their branches. Okay. So as per their branches, from where they're coming? Actually from the cord. So lateral cord is giving 3 branches as the nerves. I said the trick to remember it, LML is the LML. Okay. Then the trick to remember tetramu for the middle cord, and for the posterior cord there is the formula to remember it is the ulnar nerve. Okay. Now there are some nerves, those are coming out directly from the trunk. There are some nerves, those are coming out directly from the knobs. Now there are some knobs, two, especially the two knobs. Those are coming out from the upper trunk. So one knobs, and I'm taking two knobs. Okay, guys. Now these knobs that is coming out, you can see one knob is suprascapular nerve. You know there is a supraspinatus and infraspinatus suprascapular nerve. Okay. Then there is what? Subclavicle, subclavicle, the clavicle. Puller nerve. Now guys, on clinical point, we can see there is like, oh, there is some, there is some connection of some nerves. 1 2, there 1 2 2 3 4, there is this point, this called, or this point is called obs point. There the some nerves is coming, going, all many nerves are going from these, through the, it's called obs point. And for it there is clinical things that is called obs, palsy, of course, by the deformation of these nerves, obs palsy. And there are some nerves at root level. Some nerves they will just give the one C5 from here. Okay. Then from C6 one thing, and from C7 all the things from the roots, the one nerves will coming out. That's what they will get combined together, and they will form your long thoracic nerve. They will just give supply to the why, the serratus anterior muscles and serratus long thoracic nerve. Thoracic nerve, guys. Now there it's a point, so it's called clumps point. You can remember also, like the house point, this called clumps point. You guys take a screenshot. Yet hope you all understand it, and those who are watching this video, just please subscribe my channel to make more videos for you, to help you guys like this only. And of course press the bell icon to press all in the notification bar to get all the videos first rapidly in your YouTube. And I think I will just try to help my best. Okay, and see you in the next videos. Take care guys, have a nice day.